Hi, third graders. Happy Tuesday, and welcome back to our first day of e-learning this week. I wanted to make this video and talk a little bit about division because we did start division last week, and I hope that everyone found that to be fairly easy considering that we learned, if we watched some of those on-the-spot videos, so make sure you're doing that, that division is the opposite of multiplication, just like subtraction is the opposite of addition. So they kind of are like bookends. One's here and one's here. I just thought I would take a minute to talk about a really easy strategy to help you solve some of these division problems that, let's face it, are really new to you because we haven't even been together to practice some of these. If we were at school, we would probably be practicing our division facts together, just like we used to do our multiplication facts. But since we aren't together, this is kind of a faster paced lesson. So I wanted to take a minute to help you. So let's review really quickly some of your vocabulary cards that you were supposed to take a look at for chapter 7. Had a couple of words on it. One being dividend. Okay, say that out loud, dividend. And one being the divisor. Say that one out loud. So you can see that the base word in there is division. We see that base word. Okay, remember we've talked about base words. So we've got dividend and divisor. And both of those are really important words having to do with division. Okay, the dividend is the number that we are dividing into. Okay, the bigger number is the dividend. That's the one that we're trying to put into groups. The smaller number is the divisor, the one we are divising by. So, for instance, let me show you this. If I had the problem 12 divided by 4, which one would be the dividend? Remember, the dividend is the bigger number. That's right. The dividend would be 12, and the divisor, the one we are dividing by, is 4, the smaller number, okay? Dividend, divisor. Now the answer to a division problem, we've said this a couple times, we might have even talked about this a little bit before we had to start our remote learning. But the answer to a division problem is called I'm going to give you the answer to this problem. Anybody know this one? Take a minute, and quotient, okay? So the answer to a division problem is called the quotient. Repeat after me and say quotient right now. Okay, so the answer to a division problem is the quotient. The number we are dividing by is the divisor, kind of like the, let's think, supervisor, the one in charge, the divisor. That's the one we are dividing by. And the one we are dividing by, goodness gracious, dividing by, and the one we are dividing into is the dividend right here, okay? You have to forgive me, I'm working backwards here on my camera, okay? So, you know, if we were at school, you know I would be making these mistakes too, and that's okay, because remember what we said, we all make mistakes sometimes. So, okay, so now that we've reviewed some of these important vocabulary words for division, I want to show you this important strategy that this whole video is about, okay? So let me erase, and I'm going to use this cloth to erase. Okay, so I want to tell you about this strategy. It's called circles and dots. Okay, so let's use that same math problem, which is 12 divided by 3. Or was it 12 divided by 4? Either way. We're going to do 12 divided by 3, which does in fact equal 4. So I'm giving you the answer right now so that I can show you the strategy. Circles and dots is really simple. I want you to take the divisor, the one we are dividing by, and that's how many groups you are going to draw, okay? So we're going to do 3 little lines to 3 different circles, which are our groups. As we know, division and multiplication is a lot about equal groups, right? So here are my 3 groups. Now I'm trying to, my magic number is the dividend. I'm trying to get to 12, okay? That's my magic number. So I'm just going to start drawing dots, that's where the dots comes in here. Here's your circles. Now here comes the dots. I'm going to give one group a dot until I reach my magic number. Ready? This is going to be really easy. 1, 2, 3. Am I at my magic number, 12? Nope. 4, 5, 6. Am I at my magic number yet? Nope. So I'm going to keep going. 7, 8, 9. Have I hit my magic number? 12? Nope. 10, 11, 12. Magic number? 12 dots. My dividend is 12. So I know I'm done. And you knew, you could see that I had already given you the answer of 4. So now we just have to check. Do each of these groups have 4 dots? Yes, they do. So that means we got it correct, okay? All right. So I would like you to use this today when you are doing some of your division problems, or maybe even practice with some other division problems, and learn the strategy. And then that way, once you start seeing these division problems, just like in multiplication, you'll start knowing them without even having to work them out. But this is a great strategy right now for you guys to practice until you get really good at division, okay? All right, keep working hard. And I know you guys are all working hard. I was happy to see a lot of you on our Zoom chat. We'll do that again this week with different groups. So have your parents check their emails for the time and the link. And I can't wait to see you. So reach out and let me know if you have any questions about anything at all, okay? Happy e-learning, and know that I'm thinking about you all day. Okay, bye.